hello, my name is Kira. I don't have an opening, let's just get into it. I'm going to be doing more Epic the Musical, the Thunder Saga. So first saga of Act 2. Really excited to get to listen to music and share some thoughts. So let's just get into it. Okay, starting with Suffering, which sounds like a great way to start. Yeah, happiness all around.
Don't you miss me more than you know? Then jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water. I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch our love leave the ground. Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time. I would take the suffering from you. As good as that sounds, right here I'm just fine. I can take the suffering from you. You know that I prefer my feet on the ground. I will take the suffering from you. Fine, but only if you answer a question or two. Of course.
Come on, Siren.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms. Oh no. How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go? He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla. No. This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla. But Scylla has a cost. Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water! Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified. I would take the suffering from you. Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay dry? I can take the suffering from you. You should come on to the ship, we'll jump at the same time. I will take the suffering from you. The things I do for you. I would, but I'd be suffering.
Okay, yeah, this, It's like, did I miss a song? Did I miss a song in the middle? Because, you know, Act 1 kind of ended on a harsh place, but I guess we're gonna jump right into Sirens. Okay. Different beast, that sounds more in... This immediately seems more like the end of Act 1.
Let's cut the charade, you are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are, a siren.
Ooh, I love that.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter. But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks, you didn't notice that your friends got snatched. What? We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer.
You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens, singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us, oh spare us please.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, 'cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all!
Okay, that was more what I was expecting. Nice, okay, I feel like I got rickrolled or something. Oops. There we go. Okay, gore and scary stuff. Okay. Scylla. Oh boy, chills. Chills. I love the unflinching way that they're going from, Odysseus becoming that other monster. I like the unwavering. Like, I hope that continues. Like, I hope you can, because Odysseus is really nasty by the time he gets home. So I hope that there isn't, like, this sounds mean, but it's like, I hope he doesn't get a happy ending, because that's kind of the he kind of does, kind of doesn't, but it's like he definitely comes home and he is not like the man who left his wife and daughter. Like, that's the tragedy of Odysseus, is that even, is that Troy and the journey home especially just change him fundamentally. And even if Odysseus comes home, he shoots the arrow through the 12 rings or whatever it is. I can't always remember the number. If he defeats all the other suitors, if he finds his son, but he's still fundamentally like a different person, and I like that kind of tragic element of it. So I hope that stays. But, we'll see. They might want to make it like a little happier ending, just so it's, Anyway. Gore and scary stuff. He's the scary stuff.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home.
Deep down,
You're quiet today.
deep down,
Not much to say.
Deep down,
you hide a reason for
I've got a secret I can no longer keep.
Oh, finally.
deep down,
You know that we are the same.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Leaving them feeling betrayed, breaking the winds from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
Hello.
Roar for your love!
Run in your sorrow and fears. Choke on your blood and your tears. Bleed till you run out of years. We must do what it takes to survive. Give up your honor and faith. Live up your life as a right. Die in the blood where you bathe. We must do what it takes to survive. We are the same, you and I. Both know
Okay.
what it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead.
Yep, I love the callback to like the full speed ahead. That's great. I'm like having to tell the truth, huh? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if Odysseus is going to be redeemable by the time he reaches home. You know, even if they're trying to change the story a little bit. I mean, everybody changes the story a little bit. I mean, who even knows if Homer was a real person or not? They're leaning towards no at this point. So, you know, everybody's willing and able to retell the story in their own way, you know, not going to stop them. I hope he keeps down this path, though, because I like tragedy. Anyway, okay.
Full speed ahead.
That's so good.
We only care for ourselves.
I do like the really heavy, like it's not beats. It's not like the synth. It's not like when they were up against, you know, the Polyphemus, but just the really nice orchestral beats there. Like, I think I've mostly been able to characterize each of the sagas into something. I can't really think of what this one yet, simply because the first song was so different from the rest. But I do really love the callbacks, and I do love the deep orchestra sounds.
You really good.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad, that this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad, that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand, we just ran. Say something!
I can't!
Then you have forced my hand.
Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drained the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylochus, Eurylochus, Eurylochus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way! brothers. Why?
How are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now, the time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
My head. Where are we?
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt. Right in front, and hunger is so heavy.
Hunger is so heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Well, that's the needed with the Scylla, man.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun
I'm
god.
tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
How much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push
I
through
need
doubt?
to get
How
home.
much longer must I go
really
about my
must.
life like this, when people die like this? Whoa. How much longer must we suffer now?
Reconsider.
How much longer must we push through
We
doubt?
can get
How much longer must we go about our lives like this, when people die like this? I'm just a man.
really gets no! You've doomed us. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal, they were the sun god's friends! And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think he'll send?
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Faster!
Full speed ahead.
Faster!
Full speed ahead.
We're too late.
Oh, love that. Okay, I mean, this is almost like... Okay, so which one is this going to be? Thunderbringer? So this is the last one of the... Of this saga. I mean, it's almost been like a reminiscence. It's almost been like a... It's almost been a mirror of like the old songs, right? The da 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 da. You know, it's like all those old melodies. Like we're getting them repeated to us, but much darker. You know, it's almost like, you know, when you have the interlude in a musical and they're kind of repeating all the old themes and melodies from part one. It's almost like that, except that they're actually progressing the plot. Okay, so last one, Thunderbringer. Suggestive themes.
Pride is a damsel in distress, hiding away where only I can undress her. Trials she cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure.
nature. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed. Tell me, Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose? Enlighten me, King of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the thunder bringer, here to bring your ears until you're deaf with fear, and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder, here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime. Choose. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does a reason become a rain? When does a man become a monster?
Captain?
I have to see her.
But we'll die.
I know.
Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
Okay. Just lost the whole crew, so I guess that's, that's a good place to end it. But yeah, it was almost like a reprise saga, because even in the end, I Can Take the Suffering Away, it just took that first song that felt like it didn't fit at all. And, that was cool. I loved, it's always interesting to see where people whenever people interpret the Greek/Roman gods, it's always interesting to see where they take them. Zeus is one of the ones where it's always interesting to see where they take him. Of course, these days, people tend to take Hades and they're making him into a more sympathetic figure. But obviously, like here, we got, you got the three brothers, right? Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus. It's always really interesting to see how people reinterpret the gods. Because here, obviously, Zeus was pretty known for sticking his wherever he could. But there are certainly facets of the personality, and certainly the way that Zeus had to, grow up to defeat his father after being squished with a rock. That one's always hilarious to me. Like, how did you not realize you were eating a rock? Like, okay, man. But, he did have to grow up and kind of take responsibility and defeat his father, and that's why he became, the boss of the gods, if you will. So it's always interesting to see where people take that, because I don't know, it's just reinterpretations of the gods are always very fascinating, and especially in regards to, you know, more human-based stories. So it's like we have the stories of like the gods and like the creatures that they deal with that are, you know, like nymphs and stuff. You know, we get those, and certainly how they relate to each other. But when it comes to the gods versus people, particularly the what you know, Homer wrote with Troy and with the Odyssey, the Iliad and the Odyssey, how the gods got involved with human lives and how they basically used them as pawns in their own schemes. But that was interesting. I enjoyed also the kind of the double-edged betrayal, right? Of being able to say, I opened the bag, like I'm the reason that we were so close, and then we got screwed up. It's he's second in command, right? Like the fact that he was the one who is, you know, Odysseus's best friend, and he was the one who just completely ignored the fact that he said, hey, trust me, don't open the bag. He opened the bag. He's largely to blame for the fact that they are still on this mission. And then we get the, you know, the 6 men sacrificed to the Scylla, which is like certainly, yes, more monstrous of Odysseus to do that. But, you know, it's at the same point, all the men were like, they were totally willing to kill the sirens and all that stuff, you know, so it's like they're willing to show no mercy until it comes to their own, which I guess makes sense, but also it's something that Odysseus dealt with from almost the first song, you know, killing a baby. Obviously the baby was not, you know, his best friend, but he also talked about taking the baby, raising him as his own, like, you know, potentially taking the baby in as a family member. And so right from the beginning, we know that Odysseus will ultimately sacrifice if it means going home. And so I think that even though he does talk about how I'll become the monster, I'll become the stuff, it's really just stuff that we have seen in him before that is just, you know, coming to light. And the men who were sacrificed, the 6 men, first of all, how stupid were you? But like, I know he ordered it, but geez, when you see everybody else with a light being taken, don't keep holding the light. And I noticed how, you know, nobody else was taking the lights from them, being, you know, like, oh no, so and so, stop holding onto the light. Here, give it to me. You know, it's like none of them wanted to die either, and the idea that they're all willing, oh yes, we'll become the monsters, we'll like slice the tails off of the sirens, we'll do all these bad stuff, we'll become the monsters. But the moment that it comes to like, oh wait, shoot, you might mean like me? Oh, that's ooh, you know, it's like at the point that you've become desperate enough to admit to becoming monstrous, you have to come to the idea that it doesn't mean monstrous just toward monsters. Anyway, very interesting saga. I mean, I like the way that everything kind of looped around musically again. It was very interesting that way. And now he has no crew. So, so let's see. It looks like the next one up is God Game. So I guess we might get more into the gods. That would be great. I'd love that. Anyway, so I feel like a lot of these reaction videos are just, you know, you want me to be able to watch Epic and say, yeah, that was good, because it validates the idea that yes, this is good. It's good. And I'll get to another time. So thank you for watching. If you want to check out my other videos, I am looking into getting my own house in which I'd be able to get a much nicer setup than a basement hallway. Which, would be really nice. So if you feel like checking out my other videos, showing support for the channel, liking the video, subscribing even, it would be really helpful to me, achieving stuff. So I hope you're doing well wherever and whenever you are, and I will see you later. Bye.